Okay, so how should you market on Tumblr? Here I have listed some key points on how to successfully market on Tumblr. The first point is that you should be more visually oriented and less text oriented. Yes, Tumblr allows for an unlimited amount of text, but for marketing purposes, you want to post things that will attract people to what you have to offer. People scroll through the blogs on Tumblr and are more likely to stop to look at something visually than they are to read text. The next point is that you should customize your blog. Tumblr allows for a lot of customization, so you should take advantage of this. You want your blog to draw people in. Your blog page is very important because this is what people will see when they search for you or click on one of your posts. Tumblr is geared towards the creative side of business, so your Tumblr blog should be fun and appealing. You don't have to focus on professionalism nearly as much as on other social media platforms. Here's an example of Coca-Cola's Tumblr blog. As you saw, Coca-Cola's blog was very appealing. I don't know if you noticed, but on the top left of their blog, they had a Ask Us Anything tab so people could interact with them. Companies also usually include links to other social media sites they are on, such as Facebook and Twitter, and this is useful to help grow your consumer base. Your brand is a very important aspect to marketing on Tumblr, and a good Tumblr blog is a great way to build up your brand. The next key point to how to market on Tumblr is that you should post pictures and short videos of your products. This goes back to being more visual. You need eye-catching photos to grab people in. You want them to stop and look at what you have to offer them. Here are some examples of some pictures I found that the Boston Globe had posted. The photos that the Boston Globe posts are usually about a story they wrote about, so these photos get you to want to read the story. Other magazines post a picture with a short snippet of the article and what it's about. They may show who or what the article is about and then just a summary of it to get people to click and read it. This helps drive people to their sites. Other businesses, such as those in the fashion industry or those that sell home furnishings, post photos of some of their new and popular items. Tumblr doesn't have a buy button like some of the other social media sites, but the pictures themselves or the tags that companies choose to tag their pictures with act as links to buy the pictured product. This next point will probably seem pretty obvious, but you should focus on a tight niche. Tumblr users follow things that interest them. They follow your blog for a specific reason. You should focus on exactly what you want to market. Let's say you sell clothing and people follow your blog because they like what you have to offer. You should focus on that and not on other segments that you have but are less popular. From what I have found in my research about Tumblr is that Tumblr users like that Tumblr is fun. They follow businesses because they interest them, but they don't want to feel like they are constantly trying to be sold something. Their main reason to visit Tumblr is not to buy things, but instead to discover things. Finally is the last point on how to market on Tumblr, and that is to utilize reblogging and hashtags. Users on Tumblr should reblog their post to their followers, which in turn will get your followers to reblog it to their followers. This will help your brand grow. One of the most interesting things about Tumblr is the do follow backlinks. Each time your post is reblogged, it creates a link back to the original post. So let's say 5 people reblog your post, and then 5 of their followers reblog the post. You have suddenly gotten 30 backlinks to your post and blog. Tumblr doesn't use keywords to search, but instead uses hashtags. You should tag your photos and videos so people will see your post when they are searching. Always make sure your hashtags are relevant to the post so it can easily be found. Marketing on Tumblr is unique and it usually requires some deviation from your normal marketing strategy. It might not be what you're used to, but it does make marketing a little more fun and less business oriented. The next thing I'm going to talk about is who you can market to on Tumblr. The main segment of people who you can market to is one large dominant group. The percentage of men and women users on Tumblr does not have a very large distance. Females are the larger group, but not by a large margin. You don't have to focus on just female or male to market on Tumblr. The most dominant age group of Tumblr users is the 18 to 34 age group. They are by far the largest group of users. If you want to market to the 18 to 34 age group, Tumblr is your place. Tumblr has one of the largest populations in this age range across all social media platforms. The 35 to 49 age group also has a pretty decent number of users, so you could also market to that group. The older age groups are something to avoid since there are not enough users in this group to successfully market to. Tumblr draws in the creative and artistic types of people as well. You can market to these types of people with appealing photos. This goes back to how to market on Tumblr and being visual. The final thing I'm going to talk about is the benefits of marketing on Tumblr. The first benefit is you can use a custom domain name. This means you can use Tumblr as a limited but functioning website or as a primary blog for your business. The next benefit is that Tumblr is optimized for mobile devices. This is great to give you a mobile presence. I said in my last video introducing you to Tumblr that nearly 80% of users access Tumblr through a mobile device. Then, there is the fact that you can reach a very large segment of a specific population. I just discussed this a little bit earlier. You can very easily market to male or female Tumblr users between the ages of 18 and 34. The next benefit is that marketing on Tumblr is a little more fun than typical marketing. You can be creative and focus less on professionalism. You are able to show people that your business isn't just about work and money. You are able to show people a different side of your business. Finally, Tumblr is free. If you are able to market your business for free on a largely used site, why wouldn't you? Tumblr is in the top 10 of most used social media websites, which allows you to market to a large amount of people without spending a penny. Before I end my presentation, I would like you to see this chart. It shows that marketing on Tumblr is growing and is becoming very successful. The number of Tumblr users is steadily increasing, and marketers are taking advantage of this growing social media site. Thank you, everyone. I hope you enjoyed my presentation. Here are my references.